Most K-dramas give us hand-holdings and sweet pecks. They are fine, but if you need to turn up the heat, these K-dramas and movies have plenty of explicit scenes that don't hold back on the passionate and steamy. 1. The glory. The plot revolves around a woman who spends years of her life plotting revenge against her high school bullies. Now in their 30s, her tormentors are privileged members of the society who indulge in some nasty behaviors behind the scene. Using some ingenious maneuvers, she vows to expose their sins at all cost. The Glory is not only an excellent piece of revenge drama, but also a bold and riveting exposé about South Korean elites. 2. Nevertheless. A meet-cute between two gorgeous college students, Na-bi and Jaeon, spark an undeniable attraction that leads to burning passion. Na-bi has been burned by love so many times, while Jaeon doesn't believe in love and is just in it for the game. Every interaction, from longing gaze to a tangle in the sheets, set the screen on fire. Na-bi and Jaeon just cannot keep their hands off of each other. With such passionate scenes episode after episode, no wonder this drama got a 19+ audience rating. As for So-hee, this won't be her last appearance in this list, for the actress truly has a knack for mature roles with spicy scenes. 3. Hit the Spot. One of the rare K-dramas that tackle the topic of sex head-on, Hit the Spot, revolves around two best friends, Mi-na and Hee-jae, who are dissatisfied with their sex lives. They find themselves tasked to run a sex and romance advice podcast. Thrust into a world they're unprepared for, the girls begin opening up to new experiences and soon decide to open a sex counseling service together. Starring Ahn Hee-yeon and Bae Woo-hee, this Coupang Play series doesn't just feature lots of sex, it is about sex itself. Dramas about women seeking pleasures and understanding their needs in bed are hard to come by, so this drama is such a refreshing change of pace. 4. The World of the Married. Love, lust, and betrayal tangled up in this mega-hit extramarital affair drama. Dr. Ji Sun-woo has the perfect life with a loving husband and kid, but things change when she discovers her husband's illicit affair with Yo Da-kyung, a gorgeous 20-something who happens to be one of her patients. Adding insult to the injury, even their mutual friends help him cover his infidelity. Broken but not destroyed, Sun-woo vows to plot her revenge. Starring Kim Hee-ae and Han So-hee, we told you she's gonna show up again. This drama explores mature topics about marriage, passion, and of course, sex. Being about infidelity, of course it features lots of steamy scenes between Sun-woo's husband Tae-oh and his mistress Da-kyung. However, it also breaks the K-drama convention that often portrays married women as pure and docile housewives. In the first episode, we see Sun-woo being intimate with her husband, showing that a successful career and family woman can also be sexually active. 6. A Witch's Romance. Ban Ji-yeon is a successful but lonely 39-year-old woman who starts believing in love again after meeting 25-year-old Yoon Dong-ha. Although their age differences present a challenge both between themselves and their surroundings, the two couldn't resist their desire for each other. This May-December romance starring Jung-hwa and a young Park So-joon explores the taboo that exists around older woman-younger man relationships. The couple must navigate the unique power dynamic, societal views, and emotional baggage that comes with their connection on their way to happily ever after. Sexual attraction is also presented quite explicitly, leading to some hot, steamy scenes. 7. Eve. As a kid, heiress Ira-el watched her family being destroyed by another conglomerate family. For the next 13 years, she devotes her life to preparing revenge against those she holds responsible. With the help of a devoted childhood friend, she plans to seduce the heir to LY Group and, from there, burn everything they've built to the ground. However, things get complicated when Ra-el ends up falling in love with the man she's supposed to destroy. Revenge, lust, and love are a potent combination that treads between dangerous and alluring. Anchored by a devilish performance by So Ye-ji, Eve is a tale of femme fatale with a burning passion and heartbreaking ambition. As she seduces her way to ruin, we get treated to plenty of steamy actions made more enticing because of how inappropriate they are. 8. You Raise Me Up. A man who cannot get it up meets a urologist who happens to be his first love. Still harboring feelings for her, he must contend with his performance problem and watch her be in a committed relationship with someone else. Yet another comedy about sex, You Raise Me Up explores sexual health and other adult matters within the tropes of a romantic comedy about second-chance love. The 8-episode drama stars Yoon Si-yoon and Hani, formerly a girl group EXID. 9. My Name. Han So-hee is on the list for the third time, this time in an action thriller about a woman on a revenge mission against the gangsters who murdered her father. She trains herself to be a deadly fighter in order to infiltrate the gang and partners with an upright policeman in the process. The two start bonding through their difficult pasts. While mainly focusing on a bloody revenge plot with gangster fights, shootouts, and violent crime, the drama does feature smoldering sexual tension between the leads. So-hee and An Bo-yeon, who plays her policeman partner, both have crazy high sex appeals that absolutely combust when they share the screen. The long simmering attraction eventually gets consummated later in the series. 10. Secret Love Affair. Hae-won, a married art director, meets Sun Jae, a 20-year-old talented pianist from a poor background. Seeing potential in him, she arranges for Sun Jae to get tutored by her music professor husband. Sun Jae's immense gratitude slowly turns into affection, and before long, Hae-won finds herself unable to resist her young protege's advances. The title explains it all. Secret Love Affair is all about forbidden passion that exists between two soulmates who just cannot get together. The cold, elite world of classical music gives it an elegant backdrop that contrasts with the burning love affair unfolding between Hae-won and Sun Jae. 11. Another Miss O. Oh Hae-young has just been jilted by her soon-to-be husband. Hardworking and incredibly resilient, she decides to quickly move on when she encounters a handsome but gruff sound director named Park Do-kyung. Unbeknownst to Hae-young, Do-kyung is responsible for falsely framing her ex-fiancé for a crime because Do-kyung mistakenly believed he was about to marry his ex-lover, who's also called Oh Hae-young. Because of the indictment, Hae-young's fiancé decided to call off the wedding. A series of circumstances ends up bringing Hae-young to live next door to Do-kyung. Not knowing what he did, she falls madly in love with Do-kyung. Another Miss O is a refreshingly mature romantic comedy featuring the most confidently messy heroine in K-drama land. People actually have sexual history. None of that never been in love despite being 30 and gorgeous nonsense. The characters actually behave in ways that feel relatable, including in their sex lives. The chemistry between the leads is smoldering, and when they do get intimate, it gets blushingly hot every time. Now, if the spiciness in these K-dramas is still too mild for you, then let us introduce you to the world of Korean movies. With less need to appeal to all-age audiences, K-movies get the freedom to explore wilder, maturer territories. Ergo, spicier, NSFW-er scenes. K-movies. 12. Love and Leashes. Ordinary office worker Jung Ji-woo has a secret interest in BDSM. One day, he gets caught ordering a sex toy by Ji-woo, a co-worker who has a crush on him. To his surprise, Ji-woo expresses interest in the S&M game. The two eventually embark on a contractual relationship as partners in consensual play, pleasure, and pain. You can say Love and Leashes is a rom-com version of 50 Shades of Grey. Decidedly a light, comedic take on BDSM romance, Love and Leashes stars idol actress So-hyun from Girls' Generation in her first truly mature role. Within their 3-month contract dating, the two leads would explore a variety of kinks and fetishes as love starts creeping in the horizon to complicate matters. 13. The Handmaiden. In this darkly sensual period drama, a young woman is hired as a servant for a beautiful Japanese heiress by a conman who seeks to marry her for her money. Instructed to steer her mistress toward her conman hirer, the young girl unexpectedly falls in love with her instead. As their tempestuous affair gets bolder, so does the tangled web of lies and deceit surrounding them. Boldly provocative and irreverent, this lush erotic thriller explicitly features a tender but passionate lesbian romance at the center. It has everything from full frontal nudity to kinky old-time version of BDSM, With its artfully passionate approach, the story explores the depth of the human psyche with all its dark recesses. 14. A Man and a Woman. In snow-covered Helsinki, two strangers find temporary escape from their distressing lives in each other. They abandon all care and their marital vows to spend one passionate moment together. After that fateful night, their paths never cross again until years later in Seoul. Faced with reawakened feelings, the two must navigate their forbidden connection. In this contemplative melodrama, Korean superstars Gong Yoo and Jeon Do-yeon portray right person, wrong time lovers torn between their burgeoning desire and their duty to their respective families. The film conveys this through a series of tastefully shot love scenes where the two seasoned actors convey their characters' repressed passions with heated intensity. 15. Obsessed. Set in the 1960s, a decorated war hero who's been growing distant with his wife falls helplessly in love with the wife of one of his subordinates. Despite their initial hesitance, the two give in to their attraction and carry out a secret love affair. But guilt and societal norms continue to plague their burgeoning romance. Yet another entry in the people trapped in loveless marriages having torrid affairs subgenre, Obsessed is a beautifully shot erotic melodrama with plenty of steamy scenes. Hunk A-list actor Song Son-hyun and then newcomer Im Ji-yeon bear it all, oozing such mature chemistry as they romp all over town secretly. 16. A Frozen Flower. A Frozen Flower is a tale of star-crossed love meets forbidden desire. Set during the Goryeo dynasty, the film follows a love triangle between a king, his Yuan queen, and the king's military commander/secret lover. When pressures mount for the queen to conceive a royal heir, the king orders his lover to sleep with her. What begins as a royal duty turns into a real passionate romance. The jealous king grows suspicious of what transpires and lays out a trap to catch them. This period drama, starring Jo In-sung, Jo Jin-mo, and Song Ji-hyo, is never not mentioned whenever the topic of steamy Korean movies is brought up. The film is notable for being one of the early Korean films liberally depicting homosexuality. It is also notable for the many graphic lovemaking scenes between the crisscrossing lovers. Heartbreaking, grand, and incredibly sultry, A Frozen Flower stands the test of time. 17. The Housemaid. Eun-yi comes to work as the nanny to a wealthy family. Soon, she starts having an affair with the domineering husband. When her mistress finds out about the illicit relationship through the menacing head housekeeper, Eun-yi must contend with the wrath of women with immense power who never suffer any consequence. Starring the A-list of A-list Korean actors in Lee Jung-jae, Jeon Do-yeon, and Yeon Yo-jung, The Housemaid is an art house/erotic thriller remake of a legendary South Korean film from the 1960s. Gripping and relentlessly graphic, The Housemaid is a cautionary tale about the chaotic connection between passion, revenge, and class. So, there you have it, the steamiest K-drama and K-movies to spice up your watch list. What do you guys think is the hottest title here? Share your opinion in the comments. Before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll never miss another juicy video about whatever's happening in the K-drama world.